What's going on YouTube? It's your boy Legacy, and today I'm gonna do what I think are my top 10 strongest Pokemon in my collection. So now this is gonna, when I make this list, is gonna be one of each type. Otherwise my top 10 would be like 4 Shadow Mewtwo's or 10 Shadow Mewtwo's if I had 10. But yeah, here's my top 10 I rank, now I'm gonna rank them. So it's gonna be Groudon, Kyogre, Shadow Mewtwo, Shadow Salamence, Cortana, Terrakion, Shadow Metagross, Rampartos, Shadow Mamo, and Electivire. Okay, let's start with number 10 is Shadow Electivire, Thundershock, Wild Charge. Now, Shadow Electivire is the best electric Pokemon I have. It was between Circuitry, but my Circuitry actually hasn't reached level 50, but I just feel Shadow Electivire kind of outdoes it sometimes, so that's why I went with Shadow Electivire at 10. But it was close between that and Circuitry. And Shadow Raikou, if I had a level 51, would have probably been in here, but I don't have a level 50 Raikou, and Niantic still hasn't brought back Raikou Entei Suicune in like, since, what, 4 years now? They brought him back for the Johto tour, but not like an actual week. It's weird. Surprised they haven't brought him back yet. Okay, let's go to number 9. I went with Rampartos, Smackdown Rock Slide. It's the best rock type Pokemon in Pokemon GO. It's a little glassier than Shadow. Sometimes Shadow T-Tar can be better, but most of the time Rampardos just hits way harder. Its attack stat is higher, but it's close. Smackdown, sorry. Rockruff Rhyperior also can be pretty good at times, but Rampardos is my favorite, and that's why it's all the way up here at number 9. Hard-hitting Pokemon. Now imagine when we had a Shadow Rampardos. It's going to be super glassy, but it's going to hit very hard, so that's number 9. And let's go to number 8. I went with Cortana. This one's still kind of new. I haven't really used it much. I think this is a Hundo. Yeah, this is a Hundo. My Rampardos, I think, is a Hundo. Yes, my Electivire doesn't have the best IVs, but yeah, it's a 1-star. At the time, I didn't care when I powered it up. But yeah, Razor Leaf, Leaf Blade. Cortana's Steel Time actually helps it sometimes when you're going up against certain move sets, like Blizzard, Kyogre. It makes it neutral damage, but still it hurts. Okay. Yeah, this is by far the best grass type in Pokemon GO. Its attack stat is so much higher than everything else. It is outclassed. That's why I went crazy rating this when it came out. It does even better than like the Megas, which is crazy. So yeah, this one definitely belonged here all the way at number 8. All right, now let's go to number 7, Shadow Mamo. This guy's the best ice type. I'm not sure if it's the top ground anymore. I really don't know now that I got high horsepower. I don't know if it's between this one and Primal Groudon. I think Primal Groudon outbeats it, but still, it's such a good Pokemon. Powder Snow is still one of the top ground types. I think it is, yeah, because you pair your team. If you go with a ground team, you want to pair with like Primal Groudon and then like 5 Shadow Mamos. Yeah, it's the top ground, top ice, so it has to be all the way up here at number, what, 7? Yep, solid Pokemon. I've used it a lot. You know, when you go up against legendaries like Rayquaza, they're double weak to ice. Or there's a lot of Pokemon that are double weak to ground, like Heatran. So yeah, it's really good. That's all the way at number 7. Now I was going to number 6. Who made it number 6? Shadow Salamence. Number 6, Dragon Tower Rage. So there's a lot of pure Dragon types in Pokemon GO. So Shadow Salamence is always shine. Now it's slightly better than Shadow Dragonite, but it's pretty close. It's between Shadow Salamence and Shadow Dragonite, but Shadow Salamence outdoes it here. Now when we get Mega Rayquaza, that will change the list, but I wonder when we'll get Mega Rayquaza. Who knows? Maybe for Go Fest this year, that would be nice. Because then Mega Rayquaza would be up here for sure. Alright, that's number 6. Now we'll get to the top 5. Who got in at number 5 is Terrakion. Hold on, let me check. Did I show the IVs on this one? Oh, it's not bad. This would have been a Purified Hundo. 3-star, that's a good one. And next is number 5, my Shundo Terrakion. This one's been in a lot of my videos. Yeah, Double Kick Sacred Sword. Sacred Sword is a legacy move. Oh yeah, Outrage is legacy on Salamence. I think the rest of them aren't legacy. No, it's only the Salamence, and this one is a legacy move. Now, this thing is also one of the... It's not the top rock. It's like top 6, I think. So it's a decent rock type, but it's the number 1 fighting Pokemon. Because Sacred Sword is such a good move. Double Kick is a really good move. It slightly outdoes Shadow Machamp, but it's close. But sometimes this bulkiness helps it. Now, the rock typing can help or hurt it in some scenarios. Yeah, but this thing is good. And a lot of Pokemon are weak. Like, fighting is just a good... You know, it's just really good. It beats steel, rock types. It's just fighting has always been good. Like I remember when raids first came out, you had to have a team of Machamps because it was just fighting is just such a good typing. All right, that's all the way. That's number 5. Now we'll go to top 4. I actually wanted to rank this one higher, which is Shadow Metagross. Steel is also good. Steel Psychic's good typing. Bullet Punch, Meteor Match is also Legacy. So yeah, Shadow Metagross, I've used it a lot. Like there's some like Ice type Pokemon that like I think it was it Shuckle. Shuckle couldn't be soloed. You needed like a full team of Shadow Metagross in snow. And yeah, Shadow Metagross is just it's really good. And then if you pair whenever we get Mega Metagross, that's gonna be a really solid team. And there was no one else that was close. Like Dialga's like the second best Steel type. Anyway, so now we'll go to the top 3. And number 3 is Shadow Mewtwo, Psycho Cut, Psy Strike, Shadow Ball. Shadow Mewtwo is just the best Pokemon. We just had it in raids yesterday. I didn't get to raid it much. I wish I had a community, and I didn't feel like it. But yeah, Shadow Mewtwo, Psycho Cut, Psy Strike is the best non-Mega Pokemon I think in the game, or Primal. But then even a secondary move like Shadow Ball, Mewtwo is really good. And then if you want to use Ice Beam, it's one of the best Ice types as well. So yeah, Shadow Mewtwo is just very powerful. That's why it's all the way at number 3. And number 2 is Groudon. Now this is because of the Primal. The Primal boost is so good. It's so much better than the Mega boost because it doesn't even have to participate in the raid in order for you to boost your partner's Pokemon. So that's why I put it all the way here in number 2. It's I believe the best ground type with Precipice Blade when you primal evolve it. Yeah, the Primal boost is like, so you boost 30% the entire time. You just put it at the back of your party and let it boost. It doesn't even, and if you want to fight with it as well, so I think someone told me that even if it's fainted, it'll still boost your Pokemon. So yeah, Primals are just broken. That's why they're up here at number 2. And then number 1 is Primal Kyogre. Same thing. Waterfall Origin Pulse. What's this IVs on this one? 98. What's the IVs on my Mewtwo? Terrible. But let's go. Did I show you guys the IVs on my Metagross? No. Let's check the IVs. Yeah, I'm not picky with IVs with shadows. So yeah, Waterfall Origin Pulse. I got this one in Las Vegas for the Hoenn Tour. It's like a 98 or 96%. Yeah, Primal Kyogre, you guys who've been watching my videos, I'll probably post it in the cards. It's I duo Lugia thanks to Primal Kyogre, and Primal Kyogre is not even an electric type Pokemon. I just put it in the back and let it boost all my electric types. And then if you want to use it and help boost water types, that also helps, or bug types. So that's why, yeah, Primal Kyogre I think is my strongest Pokemon in my collection. Oh, it's not even, it's a 93. At the time, I just wanted an Origin Pulse one. That's why I just powered up the best one I got at the Hoenn Tour. And there you have it, guys. My top 10 strongest Pokemon in my collection. I hope you guys enjoyed it. If you're new here, please consider subscribing, and I'll see all of you next time. Bye.